Hey there, and welcome back to the PopCap Arcade. After a long journey, I made my way to Tiki Island and found Zuma's Revenge. Stick around to the end of the video for a secret. Zuma's Revenge is a classic and great game. This adorable frog is out for another adventure on Tiki Island. Zuma's Revenge is the sequel to Zuma Deluxe. It has some nicely polished graphics, new power-ups, great music, and similar challenging gameplay to its predecessor. Let's cover the basics and go from there. There's a few game modes. The main one I'll cover is Adventure Mode. Zuma's Revenge is a match 3 game, however, the game is always in motion. The target is this snake. The snake of balls is constantly moving, and to make a match, you must match at least 3 balls of the same colour. Making a match will burst that set. Left click to fire a ball, right click to change the ball out to the preloaded ball. If both are the same colour, the ball won't change. The colour of the next ball can be indicated by the circle on top of the frog's head. Shuffling will swap that ball out with the one that's currently ready to fire. When there's a gap in the snake, only the back will progress the snake forwards. The gap can be reversed if 2 balls of the same colour are on either side of the gap. 2 blues on both sides of the gap will make the front of the snake reverse and seal that gap. If there are 3 or more balls of the same colour in the gap, they will be matched and break. This can happen multiple times in a row. At the end of the path, there is a skull, sometimes 2 skulls. I really hate those levels. As the snake approaches, the skull's mouth will open. If it enters, a life is lost and you have to retry the level. You earn a life every 50,000 points however, so don't fret. I would like to mention too, that I really love the simple change made here. In Zuma Deluxe, a danger theme is played when you're about to lose. Loud and repetitive music. In Zuma's Revenge, that is changed with a simple heartbeat that quickens the closer you are to losing. It's a simple but very effective and stress-inducing change. At the top of the screen is the Zuma meter. This will gradually fill as you play the level. It will fill faster when gaining combos, bonus fruit, and other bonus points. When the Zuma meter is full, the snake will reverse for around 3 seconds. After this, no more balls will enter the level. At this point is the final part of the level. Destroy all balls to progress onto the next. During this point, you can destroy the back end of the snake. Doing this will briefly stop its progression. However, the ball closest to the end of the track will resume pushing the snake forwards. Upon finishing a level, depending on how far the snake is from the skull, will award 100 points per section of track from the finish. There are small pickups that spawn in levels. Bonus fruit. The bonus fruit will spawn in predetermined parts of the levels. This will award a decent chunk of points. At the start of the campaign, it is 500 points. Near the end of the campaign, it is 800 points. The points earned from the fruit go towards progressing the Zuma meter and can greatly speed up a level. The predetermined spawns of the fruits can sometimes be hard to grab, and sometimes you have to accept that the fruit is simply unobtainable. Speaking of speed, there is Ace Times. Ace Time is awarded when you finish a level within an allocated span of time. Completing a level before the set time given will award a good chunk of bonus points. Ace Times aren't necessary, but they are fun to strive for. Just like in Zuma Deluxe, pressing T on the keyboard will show the Ace Time for that level. The timer will appear right next to the lives. The timer will count down during the level. Finishing before the timer hits 0 will award an ace. Finishing after the timer hits 0 will simply progress onto the next level. The snake has 4 colours at first: red, blue, green and yellow. During the campaign, this will increase to 6 colours, adding on purple and white. Purple is added at level 21. White is added at level 41. These additional colours do increase the difficulty quite greatly, as it goes from a 1 in 4 chance to get a colour you want to a 1 in 6 chance to get your desired colour. It's a tough but smart spike in difficulty. In Adventure Mode, at the end of every chapter is a boss battle, a new addition to Zuma's Revenge. Every 10 levels will feature these battles. The boss battles are fun little challenges, but honestly are much easier than actual levels. It's a fun way to break up the pacing of the game. There are 6 chapters. This means 6 bosses in Zuma's Revenge. With 60 levels to Adventure Mode, that really means 54 levels with 6 boss battles. The final boss battle is quite tough, mostly from the requirements to access the fight. You have to blow out 4 torches to lower the central platform, but doing so is as challenging as the boss fight itself. Throughout gameplay, there is power-ups. They randomly spawn onto any ball in the field of play. Some power-ups return from Zuma Deluxe, and some are new to Zuma'sRevenge. The returning power-ups are Explosion, a large explosion that wipes out a few balls. Reverse. This will reverse the snake backwards for 3 seconds. Slow. This will slow the snake down to a crawl for around 8 seconds. Accuracy. This will emit a laser beam from the frog, showing exactly where it's aiming. The fired balls will also be lightning fast. This lasts for around 20 seconds. The new power-ups to Zuma'sRevenge are Lightning. Activating this will turn the frog purple and emit a bright beam. Clicking on any coloured ball will remove all of that coloured ball from the field of play. Tri-shot. This will turn the frog grey. Clicking will make him shoot out a spread of 3 metal balls, destroying whatever's in their path. This only has one shot, but it can be wildly destructive. Laser. This will turn the frog orange. Clicking on any ball will destroy that ball. The laser has 4 shots. It can also be used to grab fruit. Completing adventure mode will reveal Miss Zuma. Turns out our heroic frog isn't the last of his kind. Aside from adventure mode, there are 3 other modes. Upon completing adventure mode, 2 game modes are unlocked, Heroic Frog and Iron Frog. Heroic Frog is a replay through adventure mode. However, this doesn't mean it's an exact playthrough. Think of it as New Game Plus. The game starts out at max difficulty, meaning all 6 coloured balls are in play from the start. Also, the extra lives are changed as well. They aren't earned every 50,000 points. Now, they are earned every 75,000 points. On top of this, the bosses are harder as well. They move more erratically and will attack more frequently. A nice difficulty curve for the player seeking a challenge. Speaking of challenges, the challenge mode. In challenge mode, there are 70 levels to beat. Each level has a required amount of points to complete it, and a set of extra points for an ace. An ace is awarded by gaining the extra point cap. A challenge level goes on for 3 minutes. Gain the required points in that level to beat it. In challenge mode, there is a unique mechanic with the unique power-up, bonus balls. At the top of the screen, the Zuma meter is replaced with the bonus meter. Filling the bonus meter will spawn a bonus ball. Breaking it will award you with a point multiplier for a brief period. The point multiplier can be stacked, as high as you can possibly make it go. The bonus balls can fizzle out unfortunately, but be quick enough and this won't happen. Challenge mode is really fun. It's a quick and super fast way to play Zuma'sRevenge. I personally do enjoy it a lot. Aside from challenge, there is one last test of might, the Iron Frog. Iron Frog mode is a very tough mode. This is a gauntlet mode, 1 life to complete 10 very challenging levels. Iron Frog tests just how good you are at the game when under pressure. More often than not, you will be very close to losing and have to play your best to beat it. My best is getting to level 9 of 10. In Iron Frog, you will hear the danger noise frequently. This simple yet stress-inducing noise will become no more than second nature to you. The simple warning will become welcoming, and you will become the Iron Frog. If you dare to take on the gauntlet, of course. Zuma'sRevenge is a masterpiece. I find this to be much easier than Zuma Deluxe, and more addictive as well. Zuma'sRevenge is an excellent sequel, and possibly one of the best I've seen to any game. Zuma'sRevenge is an addictive and challenging match 3 game. If you're up for a fun challenge, go and check out Zuma'sRevenge for yourself. Zuma'sRevenge is just one masterpiece of PopCap's library of games. PopCap's games can be found on Steam for relatively cheap. If you enjoyed the video, go check out my other stuff. I review some cool and fun games. And there are multiple parts to the PopCap Arcade. Go check them out if you haven't already. For now though, this has been the 6th part to the PopCap Arcade. I've been CinnaBunny, and I'll catch you later, mate. Bonus footage! Hey, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. It means a lot. Also, if you skipped here to check out the bonus footage, hi, I'm CinnaBunny. I wanted to show off a cool collectible I found. This is the Zuma'sRevenge limited edition Lunchbox. Now, Zuma'sRevenge was released in 2009, and this Lunchbox to my knowledge was released in 2011. I am unsure of this collectible as it seems to be a mystery. I couldn't find out much about it online, so I can't say how many there are in existence. I have 2, so I can unbox one and keep the other one sealed. Inside the Lunchbox is CD-ROM of Zuma's Revenge. Awesome. This feels so cool. It's like a time capsule to a simpler time. I really love this. I'm unsure if I'll use this lunchbox or just have it sit on my shelf with the sealed one, but either way, I love it. Anyways, thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. CinnaBunny out.